It's still a seller's market in most areas, so there will be a lot of competition for well-priced homes in great condition. So how do you make your offer stand out above the rest? We're talking about that now on Speaking Frankly. My name is Frank Hunton, and I am a realtor with Hunton Properties and Keller Williams Realty Partners in Woodstock, Georgia, and this is Speaking Frankly. Well, we've seen many real estate markets shift towards being more balanced in the past several months. Most areas still favor sellers. There are a number of reasons for this, not the least of which is the fact that interest rates have held steady or even declined, which was not what most people predicted. So given the high competition for well-priced homes, how do you get your offer to stand apart from the masses? Well, 4 things to seriously consider when building your deal are offer price, earnest money, contingencies, and the closing date. The offer price is the one component of an offer that everyone knows about, even if they've never been through the process of buying or selling a home before. So as the buyer, it might be less of a big deal to offer a little more for a property than many people make it out to be. Let me explain. From the seller's perspective, the offer price makes a huge difference. The proceeds that they receive as settlement are likely the only benefit that they'll get from the sale of their home. That money could be what they're relying on in order to purchase their next home, or even carry them through retirement. It's likely that they have a firm bottom line that they need to meet. However, as the buyer, you're a bit more protected from the impact of a higher offer price. Any increase in price would be rolled into your mortgage and you'll pay for it over the life of the loan. It will likely only make a small difference in your monthly payment. Keep this in mind as you put your offer together. While you ultimately have to be comfortable with the amount you agree to pay, and remember it still has to appraise, if you love the home, it may be worth it to be more flexible on the offer price to put yourself in a better bargaining position. The earnest money deposit is a way of showing how serious you are about buying the house. You want to put down at least 1% of the price of the home, if not more. When it comes to deposits, bigger is always better. It shows you have the funds to move forward and you're not playing around. This money is essentially a down payment on your down payment. It shows the sellers that you're serious about buying their home. It is taken at the beginning of the transaction and held in escrow until you get a closing. If you meet the terms of the contract and follow through with the sale, that money will be applied to your down payment. If, however, you break the contract, the seller can keep your deposit money in exchange for the loss of the deal. Typically, earnest money deposits range between 1 to 3% of the sales price, but this varies from area to area, and you can put down as much money as you'd like. So, if you want to show the seller that you're particularly interested in and serious about buying the home, putting down a larger deposit can help you get that point across. As the buyer, contingencies are mostly for your benefit. In short, they account for anything that needs to happen in order for the transaction to continue moving forward. Though you can write your own end of the contract, they usually account for things like conducting inspections or acquiring financing. Sellers are very wary of offers with too many contingencies because each one offers the buyer an opportunity to exit the sale. So keep that in mind as you put your offer together. In the same vein, be wary of settling too many other conditions for buying the house. Is the pool table in the basement and the chandelier in the foyer worth losing the deal over? Ultimately, that's for you to decide. That said, contingencies are designed to help you move forward with the sale, feeling as informed and prepared as possible. Make sure that you elect as many as you need in order to feel confident in buying the home. The closing date is the last piece of the offer that we'll talk about today. You may have a specific date that you need to move, especially if you've already sold your old home. However, if you aren't tethered to a particular date, this can be a really good bargaining tool for you. You can make your offer stronger by matching the seller's desired timeline. Whether you're asking to close in a short period of time or further in the future really makes no difference. When negotiating, it only matters which is more desirable for the seller. If they're building a new house and need several months before they can vacate, keep that in mind. Or they may have a pressing need to get out quickly, and a faster closing may be more desirable to them. Your agent can ask their agent what their preferred time frame is before you draft your offer. Multiple offer situations are still very common when homes are priced right and they're in excellent condition. Your offer does not, however, need to be lost in a crowd. Work with your agent to maximize the effective offer price, earnest money, contingencies, and the closing date on your offer. My name is Frank Hunton, and I am a realtor with Hunton Properties and Keller Williams Realty Partners in Woodstock, Georgia, and this is Speaking Frankly. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, why not? Please do so now. Also, show us some love, spread the word. Please give us a thumbs up below, leave us a comment, and share this video with as many people as possible. And be sure to check out our other videos. We really do appreciate your support. Thank you. As the buyer, contingencies are mostly for your benefit. In short, they account for anything that needs to happen. What the?